Hello, Shlama, and now back to me, Sanaa. Thank you to all my Chaldean and Assyrian friends who shared their knowledge and their connection between their home language and their culture, community, and church based on Christian faith. And as we heard, this language, the Neo-Aramaic, it was spoken all throughout the Middle East, my home country, Iraq, and Syria, and Turkey. And historically, Aramaic is a Semitic language that is part of the Northwest Semitic language family. Aramaic was the language of the ancient literature, as Stephen mentioned, administration and commerce in the Middle East. Also, it is related to Hebrew, Arabic, Akkadian, and Syriac. Like, for example, all of us, we know the word for peace is shlama in Chaldean or Assyrian, shalom in Hebrew, and salam in Arabic. Also the word God, Allah in Arabic, Allah in Chaldean or Assyrian, Elohim in Hebrew. And this language is original, it is the original language of parts of the Old Testament and some of sentence in the Christian Gospels when our Lord Jesus Christ mentioned. And also it is descended from Akkadian, Assyrian, and Babylonian language. Let's see the current dialects or forms of the original Aramaic language. We have Assyrian Neo-Aramaic, Chaldean Neo-Aramaic, Surath or Toroyo, and Classical Syriac. They are called sister languages and they belong to the same family Aramaic. We have Assyrian and Chaldean, both of them, they are descended from the Old Aramaic and they are spoken in Iraq, Iran, especially Assyrian in Georgia, in USA. The people, the Assyrian who came from Iran, they are called Urmi. They established large communities who speak Assyrian in Turlock and Chicago, while the Chaldean, a large population of the Chaldean community is here in Detroit, and we can see a lot of stores, shops, people, churches, and the total speaker of the Assyrian Neo-Aramaic nowadays around the world as many as 500,000 people, while the Chaldean more than 240,000 due to some Chaldean, they live in the city in Iraq and they speak Arabic more than Chaldean. And we have the Classical Syriac. It is called Scholastic Aramaic Western Script. There is a professor named Michael Wingard in Virginia, and he has YouTube channel about this language, and also Father Andrew Yonan in California. And this language is from the period of the late antiquity, the grammatical written form from the city of Edessa, Urfa in Turkey, and Nisibis in Syria. It is written by our fathers, the old fathers of the church. And now, for the alphabet, there are 22 alphabet, like our Neo-Aramaic alphabet, and there are 7 vowels. Here I can see only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and there is O and U, the vowels that we have A, E, A, O, U, and 22 alphabet. The easiest way to learn the alphabet is you can see here, we used the pronunciation according to the International Phonetic Alphabet. So we can say Abjad, Hawas, Hatte, Kalman, Sa'pas, Karshat, from A to T, which is Tau. And I need to mention that in Chaldean as Arabic as Hebrew, we write from right to left. And I like to share with you that the alphabets, they are the same, they represent the numerical values also, 1, 2, 3, you can see in the table. Who teaches the Aramaic language? Especially in the US, I did a little research. They offer Biblical Hebrew, Classical Aramaic, Scholastic Syriac, Neo-Aramaic, Chaldean and Assyrian Surath. there are about 9 of the colleges and universities that offer these classes. And I heard 2 weeks ago from a friend who studied at the Sacred Heart Major Seminary in Detroit that they teach the Chaldean Neo-Aramaic at the seminary. Instead of taking Latin classes to be a priest, you can study Chaldean and then you will be graduated, which you will use it in your life as a liturgy and as a priest. At OU, there are 2 Chaldean organizations. Proudly, we have OU Be the Light and Chaldean American Student Association. They call themselves CASA. I'm a member of both of them. So OU Be the Light, it was established 2 years ago, 2023. They have 113 members, and they do a lot of activities and being involved in the community. And the CASA was established was found at OU in 2002, and the members are 750. The activities, the most beautiful one is the gala. I just attended, was 2 weeks ago. And I did a little survey, language survey, for if we offer the Chaldean or Assyrian Neo-Aramaic at OU, and these are the results. Most of the young Chaldean and Assyrian students at OU, they are waiting for that one day. And take-home thoughts. Commitment. In order to learn the language, the Neo-Aramaic, you need to be committed, and consistency and communication. Like most of us, this is the way we learn any language. We listen to music, we try to talk. The other day we were talking, we watch a video or a movie, listen to the language, and you will master it. Historical places, like in the Assyrian Empire, they were famous by the Lamassu from Sargon's second palace, and now it's in France, those 2 statues. And we have the Neo-Babylonian Empire, the Chaldean dynasty, which is like still in Iraq, in Babylon city, it's near Baghdad, the capital, about 53 miles south of Baghdad. Christians in Iraq today. I just received those beautiful pictures from one of my friends. He is a bishop in back home, and he went to up north, mostly of like Chaldean, Assyrian. They live in up north. It's more safe, and they preserve their culture, religion, and daily life. And these are the references and resources. A lot of YouTube channels they offer, especially the Agora University, the Professor Michael, he does a lot of courses for free. And we have the Kuyamaka, also Father Daniel Shaba, Father Andrew Yonan. They offer a lot of free language classes. And we have also a lot of books. If you go to Amazon, I added the links here. We have also Mr. Maher Abraham, Father Andrew Yonan, and the late Bishop Sarhad, Father Professor Michael Bazi. All of them, they have good books. Fun facts. Food. We eat everything in America, but we still, when we gather, when we have like Thanksgiving Day, we enjoy dolma, biryani, makluba, and Iraqi bread. And the music, we listen to all kind of music, The Weeknd, Ed Sheeran, Christmas songs. But when we listen to the bagiye, like we all unite and we dance together. And when we see any Chaldean or Assyrian, we call each other cousin. Hamitu Basi Meraba, thank you very much. God bless you.